Hey guys, we are doing an overhaul of the bus today. We have kids that are sick again. Emily still has an ear infection. Rebecca had a sore throat yesterday. Now Adri is miserable, has a sore throat, not feeling well, tired. So we are going to clean everything. The beds are mostly all stripped. I'm going to wash all the couch covers. We're going to clean all the floors. We're going to do an overhaul cleaning of the bathroom today and see if we can't get some of this stuff cleaned out. We have been more sick in the south since we got down here in the last year than we have ever been. So we're going to see if we can clean out some of what's sitting around, making things stale in here, and freshen things up, and hopefully kick the sick in the butt.
No, Levi, no!
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out.
Alright, so what I just did is I just pumped my got blueberries all over him. I just pumped my cast towel soap mixture that we use for your dishes and hand washing and everything all over on all the stains. They didn't look that bad before. It was bad, but that's from the soap. So I pumped it all over, and I used my little scrub brush and I give it a good scrub. And I did this the last time I washed my covers, and they came out amazing. They look so good. Right now they look terrible, and I thought maybe it wouldn't take them out, but they came out looking awesome. The only thing I don't think is going to come out is that's a blueberry stain. Usually soap doesn't get berry stains out, but boiling hot water does a fantastic job of getting stains out. The thing about that is I don't have to do it before I wash. I can do that at any point in the boiling water. It'll take that stain out, so I'm not worried about that today because I just want to get these sanitized. I'm going to put them in the washing machine on the sanitize cycle. It's going to take a lot of loads because we're washing all our bedding, and one couch will take up the whole washing machine. So, but they will air dry outside. So we're just going to put this stuff through the washing machine. Also, we're at an RV park right now that is great. It has a nice laundromat. So as we wash, we're not going to dry in the dryer here. So we're going to put the couch cover out to dry outside. So it's going to air dry as we wash those. And I'm just going to keep cycling things through the washing machine. And the RV park that we're at has a really great laundromat here that's reasonably priced. So I'm going to wash here, and then I'm gonna get Toby to take it over to the laundromat and dry things there so that it dries faster, because we don't have time for each load to dry for 6 hours. So that's how we're gonna do things today. So for any of you that know me, that have known me since I was young, you will know that this is my worst nightmare. All my couches are bare foam. I have a sensory problem with foam. It's that and foam and suede, the only two things that bother me. And so I hate having to strip the couches. I don't enjoy stripping our beds in the back because they were originally raw foam. Now we have waterproof covers on all of them, so I can bear it now. But yeah, so I will not be sitting on the couches for several hours today. I can't handle it unless there's a blanket over it. The sanitize cycle on the washing machine is 2 hours long, and then they have to dry. It's really nice and breezy today, so likely they're gonna dry pretty quick, but the fabric for the couches is quite thick, so it is gonna take at least a few hours still, even with the sun and a breeze. So it's gonna be one of those days. I'm just gonna wash out everybody's water bottles. We don't wash these every day because everybody has their own. We only use them for water, but everybody being sick, I'm gonna get everybody's water bottles washed with soap and clean fresh water in them and have a fresh start for that. Inside of these hard to get nozzles, I use a straw brush to clean them. Try to use all glass water bottles for everybody. It can present a problem sometimes, especially with little kids, because you do have breakage occasionally. But my favorite ones are these Life Factory bottles. They have the silicone sleeve. They're pretty thick glass and they don't break very often, but my favorite part is that they have a really wide mouth on them. So they're super easy to clean and get a bottle brush in, as opposed to these ones, which are not bad too. These are good bottles and I can get the bottle brush in them, but these are the Contigo water bottles and they have a narrower mouth. So not as great, and also these ones don't have an option for like a straw top for kids. They have to be opened up, whereas the Life Factory ones, now these are their old lids, which I don't think they make anymore, and I much prefer their old lids, but they have this straw lid on them, and so they're really handy for kids. They do leak a little bit just when they're tipped on their side. They're gonna let a little bit of water out, but it's not anywhere near as bad as having a cup, obviously, and when we're traveling a lot, they're great. I will put the link in the description for the Life Factory bottles and the Contigo water bottles. For Levi, use the Munchkin cup style sippy cup. I love these. They're really handy for kids to learn to use, and this is a stainless steel version. I will put a link in the description for this as well.
That's it for today.
Oh, good, because I need to get groceries really bad. Everything's upside down because I'm washing everything because I'm sick of sick. So we're washing all the bedding, covers.
84% on the
Final test.
Well, this is the final for this.
Right.
Successfully completed the RV air conditioners and heat pumps. This is a great idea if your family was smaller. I wouldn't do this only because older kids want and needs their own space. In my opinion, this bus is not enough for all of them.
What?
Yeah, like they said their opinion.
They didn't say it rudely.
Who do they expect to sleep on all the empty bunks?
Toby and Michael use the thermal flask. They are huge. They hold a lot of water, which is great for big guys. So I will put a link for all of the water bottles that we use in the description. If you're interested in any of them, check them out. So I got a bunch of laundry done this morning and going, and Michael got done class halfway through the day. So he got a little bit of a break today.
I passed
His test for the week, which is awesome, and we really needed some groceries. So we're taking Jesse and Levi along with us. Levi's already having his afternoon nap in the van. Jesse loves coming with Mama and Daddy. right? He's our little buddy. So we left all the kids at home. Toby's kind of the healthy oldest one that's in charge. They're kind of just having a movie afternoon while we go get some groceries and then head back to finish up the laundry that is getting washed right now and hopefully get everything else cleaned up.
The baby.
Just a small crowd of us today at Walmart.
We got fishing tackle, little kid, they're assortment of stuff. We got bobbers, not because the kids bob, but because they want bobbers. Little deck rod. So when you're on a dock,
Yeah.
it doesn't need to be so long.
We just finished up at Walmart. I think we're gonna stop at Tractor Supply and see if we can find some old school mouse traps. We are having a lot of trouble getting the mouse caught in our bus. We have been setting traps, we've used sticky traps, we've tried poison. I know it's not the best idea, but we cannot get it caught. It'll set off a trap maybe after we set it with some new type of bait. It'll set one off, but it won't get caught. And then it's like it figured it out and it won't go near any of the other traps. So Michael prefers the Victor brand, the old school ones, and we've had trouble finding those. So we haven't been able to actually try them yet. So we're gonna go and see if Tractor Supply has those and hopefully set some of those tonight. So I'm preparing supper. Our couches are bare with the covers are finally dry, but they are not put back on yet. The beds, some of them have sheets back on them because they're dry, but they're not all made, and the blankets are everywhere drying, and all the laundry that I would normally do today is in the middle of the floor because I've been washing blankets and sheets and couch covers all day. And Emily's lying on the couch with an ear infection, and Adri's not feeling well, and Michael left with all the other kids other than Toby to go fishing, and one of Michael's school friends decides it's a great time for a tour. So he showed up. He was very polite, but I feel so bad showing somebody by bus like this. And but I guess that's just part of life, right? We all live, we all got stuff we're going through, and we all have hard days, and other people don't realize that when they're showing up. They have no idea. And so I gave him a very quick tour. He stepped over dirty laundry. Our urine diverter was having some clogging problems, so the snake was in the tub from Michael declogging that. It was just there couldn't have been more things. I was like packages of mouse traps everywhere, like on top of the Berkey for everybody to see, a big mouse trap sitting up there. And anyways, that's the fun of living on the road and being a bit of a spectacle when you have a family of 10 living in a bus. For real?
Yeah.
Good
It was a baby one.
Good job.
I caught a fish. It's a baby one.
How big was it?
Like this big.
You caught a minnow?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. That's nice.
I caught a big fish. I'm just fishing, and then like I catch it, and it's like,
Two of you guys caught fish?
yeah.
Wow.
I'm just like doing it just for fun. I wasn't expecting to, and Dad's like, whoa, and then he pulls it up and goes, that's a biggie.
How big was it?
I don't know.
That was her, she brought it to shore.
Nice.
And then Alex,
Oh.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. What did he, how big did he say it was?
You said it was like this big.
It's way
hand
bigger.
size.
Wow, which lakes did you guys go to? The big one.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word.